afternoon, and welcome to the Julia Show. Today we have two very special guests, Ronnie and Will. They're here to discuss their new movie based on their lives. So let's welcome Ronnie and Will. Yay! Welcome to the show. Thank you for having us. Really good. Great. All right, so let's just get started. How did you and Will meet?
Well, Will and I met the first night I was at my dad's house. My little brother really wanted to go to the carnival that they were having. So we went there, and I saw Will. He was in the volleyball tournament there, and he actually ended up spilling his soda all over me. And, yeah, that's what happened.
So, not off to a very good start?
No.
Will, how did you feel about Ronnie when you first met her?
Well, when I first met her, I noticed how beautiful she was, but it was like beauty in a different way than I'd ever seen like in a girl before, and like the way like she was just so different, and she just like the way that her personality was just, it was so unique that it like really stood out to me and captured my attention.
It really stuck out.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. I mean, when you got to South Carolina, you were not too happy about being there. How did you feel about living with your dad for a whole summer?
Well, I was really dreading going to visit my dad. Not only had I not talked to him in 3 years, but I hadn't even seen him in 3 years, so I kind of blamed him for the breaking up of our family and just the ruining of our family, and so I just didn't want to have a relationship with him at all. So kind of like I felt my mom was just trying to force me to have a relationship with this guy that I didn't even want to get to know, so I was not looking forward to it.
So you were obviously lonely, so you befriended a girl named Blaze, who we'll see a clip of in just a few minutes. Why don't we take a look at one of your first encounters with her and a fight that you guys got into, and we'll see a scene from it.
Hey, Blaze. Okay, I know you're not talking to me, but I just wanted to say that I'm sorry for what happened at the beach the other night. I didn't say that to Marcus. He was lying.
I don't believe you.
Come on, Blaze. You're like the only friend I have here right now. I swear I would never do that.
I don't believe you because you're talking. That is my boyfriend. You have no. He did not say that to you, so I don't know why you're.
Well, I just came to say I'm sorry, and I was gonna go grab some lunch at the diner if you wanted to come.
No, I'm leaving.
Hey, stop!
What?
What's in your bag?
Nothing.
What's this?
I swear I did not put those in there.
I don't.
My friend, she's
I don't believe
setting
you.
me
You're staying
up.
here. I'm calling
She's
the cops.
setting me
Stay
up.
right there.
No,
I'm
please,
calling the
my
cops right
dad
now.
will freak.
I'm calling the cops right now.
Wow, that's pretty intense. So, how did you feel when she framed you like that and put those records in your purse?
Yeah, well, Blaze was kind of like the first friend I had when I was living with my dad. I met her the first at the carnival where I met Will. And I just felt that at first when we met that, okay, like she could be maybe this could be like my first friend that I make. Maybe it's not going to be so bad after all. And then after her doing that, it just kind of like, when she did that, I just knew that I couldn't trust anybody anymore there. And it kind of like gave me a better relationship with my family because I didn't want to make any more friends. So I just talked to my brother, mostly my brother, but I started to talk to my dad a little bit more, and that kind of like helped for our relationship to grow.
That's great. And so with that growing of your relationship, you and your father got a lot closer.
Yes.
It's awesome. So, I heard that he felt ill. Can you explain that a little more, please?
Yeah, it's kind of hard for me, but my dad actually ended up, he had cancer, and he knew that he had cancer when my brother and I went up there, but he never told us, and so we found out really close to the end, and it's been about 6 months now, but Will's helped me get through it, and I'm going okay, and it was just really hard, but...
And you were lucky enough to live with him in his last...
Yes.
Lucky in the way that you got to spend time with him, but I'm sure that was a really hard time for you as well.
Yeah, it was.
Watching him suffer that much. I'm really sorry about that. That's really unfortunate.
Thank you.
Well, on a happier note, I heard you found some endangered turtles on your property.
Yes.
Can you explain that a little more?
Well, actually, Ronnie and her father had discovered this nest of turtles, this endangered species of turtles that are common to that area of South Carolina, and I volunteer for for the aquarium, the local aquarium, and so basically what happens is they call they call it the aquarium, and one of the things I do is that I go and I'll mark where the nests are so that another team can come in and set up a cage to protect it from other wildlife.
Well, it's really good to hear about those turtles, that they're now free in the ocean, living a life of happiness, swimming among the sea. So what's the status of your guys' relationship right now?
We're still together, and we both live in New York. I'm going to Juilliard, and yeah.
And you're going to school as well?
Yeah, I'm going to school as well.
Wow, that's really awesome. Well, thank you so much for talking to me today. Very interesting. I can't wait to see the movie, The Last Song. It's
Very excited.
really good. So your story is very compelling.
Thanks for having us again.
Thank you. Well, that's all for today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Hold on, just go.
It's the perfect time of year. Somewhere far away.
I know, I'm sorry.
I feel fine enough, I guess. Considering everything's a mess. There's a restaurant down the street where hungry people like to eat. I could walk, but I'll just drive.
That'll definitely be there.
It's colder than it looks outside. Slice of dream, trying to remember what it's got, and then you're trying to scream it on the beyond when you're trying to see the one beyond your front door. Take your time to wear out your smile when you realize the cameras and I did go wild just to try to figure out what all this is for. It's the perfect time of day
Okay.
to throw all your cares away.